Confessions of a Fallen Good Girl, Lily Summers, Chapter 1. No one's life is perfect, but it's obvious that some people are better off than others. Thankfully, for the most part, I've had a great life. My parents loved me, gave me a stable home, even taught me right from wrong, but now I realize that there were some things I wasn't taught. Before I get to those things, let me lay out the important lessons I learned growing up in the home of a fundamentalist pastor. First, everyone in the church is constantly watching you, making sure that you are a good girl. That good girl moniker follows you through high school, and even through college, and into adulthood. Yes, even as an adult, people are assessing my good girl status. Second, a very important lesson that the girls are taught is that we have to do everything in our power to not tempt our brothers in faith. Yes, you heard me right. It's a girl's job to keep the dirty thoughts out of boys' heads. Third, if a guy is tempted by you, you should feel guilty for leading him astray. Fourth, guys are allowed to touch themselves because, hey, men have needs, and it's just too difficult for them to not jerk off. Fifth, women are not allowed to masturbate because by doing so, they are being unfaithful to their future husband by fantasizing about the imaginary man in their head. The obvious logic behind this is flawless. Sixth, something I have learned, which I'm certain they didn't mean to teach me, is that for a lot of them, especially the ones who have made fortunes off of their ministry, they don't actually believe any of it. They cheat on their wives, steal from the church, and some even assault women, but they boldly return to the pulpit to instruct the rest of us on how to be forgiving and holy. I'm pretty certain this lesson was one they didn't try to teach, but hey, I pay attention and was raised to be judgmental and circumspect about other people's lives to make sure they don't fall into sin. It's exhausting. So here I am, a teacher at the religious school that is associated with my father's church. Everyone tells me how lucky I am that I can teach at the same school that I grew up in. Lucky is not the word I would choose to use. I consider this my purgatory for all the sins that I plan on piling up, because I plan on getting in the dirt, rolling in the hay, and fucking on the beach. Well, maybe not the beach. Sand is very abrasive. Anyway, I have learned that the bundle of nerves between my legs loves attention. And dang it, I'm going to enjoy every tingle, every orgasmic sensation that I can from one of God's glorious creations, my pussy. So here I am, riding the T into Boston with the goal of losing my virginity. I have to admit that I'm excited and terrified. As a teen, we were regaled with nightmarish stories of women being attacked and murdered by the men they flirted with. However, I think this is far less common than the youth leaders wanted us to believe. I'm now of the opinion that they were just trying to scare us into not having sex. But I still hope that I won't accidentally go off with a serial killer. I finally decide to have sex, and the first guy kills me. The irony of that would be astounding, since, according to my upbringing and the lack of control that men apparently have over their bodies, they will have sex with anyone who will let them. Therefore, my confidence is high that I will find a man who will have sex with me. Who knows? Maybe he'll even be cute.